But we continue to be inspired by the stories that people come and share with us, right? And I'm gonna be honest, like I used to love doing those events, like Kaka'ako events, Blaisdell events, because people come and talk.
Yeah.
And they share their mo'olelo, they share their story, they share why they want to get this shirt for their grandpa or their son or whatnot, right? And one thing I learned is that, we're not in the business of selling shirts and hats. We are in the business of sharing stories and connecting. And then just so happens that item that they're purchasing represents that story or that exchange or that thought or that belief, and they're going to share it out when they go. Right?
No, it's definitely a conversation starter. Definitely. Yeah, it can connect people really, really easily. You see someone walking down the street with a shirt that says Saltwater Heals, you kind of relate to that, and it can strike up a conversation with perfect strangers.
Yeah. Actually, one of our designs was inspired by we all have family in the mainland, right, on the continent, and my uncle was asking me, hey, can you make a shirt that is not overtly that I'm from Hawaii, but I want people to know I'm from Hawaii. Right. I mean, and we all have that, right? I mean, I spent some time in the mainland in my college days, and I would take up my Pico shirt or my Locomotion shirt or whatnot. And so, my dad had this idea of, my dad is a Olelo Hawaii teacher. And so how do you say I'm from Hawaii? It's no Hawaii Maiau. And so we just put that on a shirt, no Hawaii Maiau. And basically it says I am from Hawaii, but in Hawaiian. And now we're sending those shirts across the U.S. continent, across the world, and I'm hearing stories about people stopping them in the street and say, they see it and they understand, right? But if you don't understand it, you just let it walk by, right? So now you have people across the continent connecting with each other because they have this Hawaii connection, right? And it's visual, it's on the street, and it strikes up that conversation.